This is just a quick Costa Rica Skywatch flat earth kind of combo thing. Skies here are loaded constantly. You get these weird brown ones just like this, and these are the ones that'll just morph and change, and then you can start seeing the craft on the front edge of some of these systems that come up. There's just stuff everywhere in the sky here. Everywhere you go, sunsets are phenomenal. You can just see the craft, caught them behind the sun, in front of the sun, and hopefully I'll be able to get some more time in the evenings to come down and start shooting some of this stuff. I'm a surf photographer, and I've been a photographer since '91, a part-time hobby, and then turned into serious, and then early 2000s I became a professional surf photographer. And you know, the ocean is such a great place to observe all these different clouds, all these different formations, and all happening at once. We'll pan over to this guy over here. There's a lot going on right there. Then you can come over here and you can see this flat part right in the center of your screen now. Those are craft right there. It's like there's fleets, and the clouds are so different so often. It's absolutely amazing. Right now it's probably 6:30 a.m. local time. And there's just stuff everywhere. And every night. I mean, we have so much thunder and associated lightning with zero rain at times, and the storms never come in. It just sits out there and rumble. It's like a meeting place before they spread out for the day. Something's going on. It's absolutely amazing. And we've already seen, since I turned away from these clouds, to they're already moving and changing, and there's hardly any wind here. There's a little bit of a breeze out on the water. And then what you can also see, being a great flat earth viewing point, I have this huge panoramic view where I shoot every day. And you can see, and this keeps going another 90 degrees. Pretty flat today, so not a lot of surf going on, but we'll get a little view here. It's kind of cloudy. I don't know, I can't quite see it with my eyes. We'll see if we can get it in the camera and zoom. The Nicoya Peninsula, which is straight across right here, kind of where those white clouds are, there's a peninsula. I can barely see it with my eyes, so let's see. And I'm not sure the exact distance. I need to look that up. Not sure if we can get a bead on that, but it is right, let's see, right here. It's right there. I don't know, hopefully that shows up on the screen, but that's the other side of the peninsula. And that's a pretty long distance, and I'll get that exact measurement. Anyway, good morning, Costa Rica, Skywatch, flat earth. Okay, so a quick note. This is where I was standing filming, and this is the peninsula I was talking about. We're looking from here this direction. Google Earth has it at 35.14 miles. So it was a little cloudy today, but normally you can see that peninsula very clearly. This is zoomed out a little bit again. Standing here filming, looking this direction, 35.14 miles. I'm going to show you a couple of pictures of some boats that were coming out of here, and typically their exit out is either right here or over on this side. So right here would be about the middle, so that's about 17 miles, and you'll see how clearly you can see these boats coming out of the Gulf here. They come out, there's a port, there's two ports up here, Punta Arenas and Caldera ports. So they come right through here or right through this side. So regardless, 17 miles will be as close as they are. The likelihood is they're more like 20 miles. The yacht that you're going to see is probably 17 miles closer, kind of down the middle. And then the barge you're going to see is coming out this way, probably closer to 20 miles. So this is standing from where I am looking out, and you can barely see the edge of this peninsula. This is the top of it right here, and then it kind of drops down. This is a barge right here. This is the barge zoomed in. Now, the next one is a yacht, which again is going to be closer, and that's actually closer than 17 miles, but it's, it's right out there. And then this is just a little zoom in on that. So this is where I was looking. This is what I was pointing at, 35 miles. I'm going to start getting some shots of this across. When I've been filming that panoramic view, you can see all the way through, all the way out here, and then all the way this way, and that's going to be in a couple of videos, or it was in the last video. And then lastly, I noticed that my video sensor is absolutely filthy. The humidity down here is unbelievable, so every speck of dust sticks to it, so you got to do a manual clean, and it looks like I'm due for that. But again, we're going to have some... Okay, we got a couple of these craft right here in these clouds, and you can see, well, it's pretty tough to see here, but they're moving pretty fast compared to everything else around. The other clouds are kind of sitting, and you get these little groups of clouds like these guys that are just moving right along. Super interesting. Obviously, we got the craft. Here's more coming up right up above us here. I hope I'm getting this. See if we can see how fast they're moving when nothing else is moving. Just a few randoms like that. Slowly moving out of screen. And those are definitely craft. A little more of these random brown clouds, kind of out of nowhere. These little brown clouds, they are moving toward us against the wind. See how close this one's getting now. It was off in the distance before, and now it's moving this way, which is directly into the wind. You can see how that little cloud craft is moving, and there's that little white cloud behind it that's not moving. And it's going to pass right on by. And here come more. This thing's really going fast here. And there's not much more than a breeze right now. And that whole cloud is moving as one piece, if you can see that. And it's not just a lower cloud situation catching the breeze. These things are actually traveling clearly. Those craft are moving probably 3 to 4 times faster than the breeze is blowing down here on the ground. A lot faster.